Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I dive into our trip to Costa Rica and start throwing pictures and video clips at you, I just want to take this moment to share a little bit about this amazing country that we were able to visit. According to Nations Encyclopedia, Costa Rica is a relatively small country. Its length is 288 miles north-south and its width is 170 miles east-west. Costa Rica is bordered on the north by Nicaragua, on the east by the Caribbean Sea, on the southeast by Panama, and on the southwest and west by the Pacific Ocean. It ranks 129th in worldwide landmass. The current population of Costa Rica is 5.1 million. Their currency is known as colon. Costa Rica is divided into 7 provinces. Each province have their own flag. Costa is the second largest province, which is over 10,141 kilometers. This area has the smallest amount of human population. Costa Rica is 674 miles north of the equator. There are over 200 volcanic formations in Costa Rica. 7 are very active. Costa Rica is known for its wildlife reservation. The country is home to some of the most exotic animals still in existence. We are at the airport heading to Costa Rica. This is our first visit to this country and we are very excited about this trip. So in my previous video I showed a clip of me running from Costa Rica. Now I wanted to walk you through the whole journey. So after a long day, we finally was on our way. Our driver was not friendly at all. He didn't spoke a word to us. And partly because he was upset, I believe. Normally, Rio provide pickup for their members. If you are a Rio class member, they'll pick you up at the airport. And so when that happened, it's you. If someone else is on the same flight with you, then more than likely you'll be picked up with that person. But other than that, you are the only person that Rio is picking up. And so this day, this guy seemed like he was trying to either give someone else a ride or he was trying to make a little thing on the side for himself. So he wanted us to wait for another plane and we were tired. We have been up from 4 in the morning, so we were just ready to go and he was not happy. So my caption with us going in was not pretty because he was going like 100 miles an hour to get to the airport, to the hotel to drop us off. And so my caption did not come out very well. But as you can see, Rio at this point, Costa Rica is in their dry season, as they say. It's a dry season, so everything looks dry. One thing I know, that Costa Rica is known for nature. So they reserve and they preserve nature. So you would not find in the area that we were these lush, big upstairs home, 10 bedrooms or whatever, as we'll have in the US or in some other countries. There you'll find lots of fruit trees, lots of animals, and people basically build just in the portion that they need. They didn't have the excess rooms like we have. So along the path, I've passed a lot of fruit trees, like I've mentioned. I've passed high school, elementary school. I've passed nursery. There's a little town that we went into. So coming from the airport, I think we make like 2 turns, and then it was just one straight road that lead us to this mountain, because Rio Costa and the palace is located in a mountain area. There's two huge mountain, and so the journey up there was just breathtaking. Like I said, lots of fruit trees. And here we are. So to my left, as we turn the corner, the palace is on my left, and then we go down this path and we are right there at Rio Guanacaste Hotel. So once we get to the hotel, we go to this machine that check our temperature, and from there we go into the front desk, which is right there, and checked in. The lobby is something. The whole architect, the layout of this place is just splendid. It's beautiful, it's clean, everything. The artwork is just amazing. Very fascinated by some flowers that I'm still trying to figure out how did they get the flowers to wrap as they do. But the whole layout of the place is just beautiful. Beautiful hotel, clean, well built, well designed, and just attractive. In this lobby area, I spent most of my time, mainly because of the iguanas. So I'll sit right in that chair. I spend most of my time right there. Well, this hotel has 4 restaurants, and it has a steakhouse also. So this one that we're coming up at is the Italian restaurant. We went there and their salmon was excellent. Then below that we have the Asian restaurant that we never get a chance to go in because everything was based on first come first serve, and they have a limitation due to COVID. So right across here, that's their buffet. We go there for breakfast in the morning. As I've mentioned, it's their dry season, so even though the place looks a little dry, it's still well maintained. It's clean and it's just beautiful overall. They do an awesome job with the upkeep. Now, we have visited a few of Rio hotels in other locations, and they all have entertainment, and their entertainment is always awesome. This section here is their entertainment section, and I'll show some clips from their entertainment that we saw while we were there. But overall, for the Rio that we have visited so far, I would say Mexico is still in number 1 place as far as entertainment. Now to the room. The room that we had was very big, very spacious, very clean, well put together. I was taken by the mahogany furnitures in the room. It was very nice. We had a very nice view. This hotel is sitting between 2 mountains, so you can see the piece of one across there, and also we had a view of the ocean right there. And from the behavior of the trees, you can tell that it's very windy. The wind is very nice. I spent a lot of time in the lobby just absorbing the fresh, beautiful air of the wind. The place is open, and so you will fall asleep in a minute just absorbing all that fresh air. Now, one thing to note, this Rio does not provide regular keys like the other. They provide actual key that looks like an house key. Now, all the Rios that we have visited so far do provide a refrigerator, and they do provide juice and snack. For this one, we only had juices in there. So this is normal for all of Rio hotels. Now, the one thing that I should point out, don't know the reason why, but this Rio does not provide wash rags. There are no wash rags, so you have to bring your own wash rag if you plan on visiting this Rio hotel. So the night time is just beautiful. The whole place is lit. There is light everywhere. And these waterfalls that you saw in the morning, at nighttime, they all show different lights, and it just changes simultaneously, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful. The only place that is not lit is down this path that leads to the beach. Rio Hotel provide live entertainment every night, both for kids and adults, and we love it. Here are clips from some of their entertainments. If you have lived, tell me if I would live to be. Tell me if I would live to see what you have lived. If you have Then of course we have to have MJ Entertainment. It was pretty good. So they do have a sports bar also, and we go in here to get chips or snacks during the day because their restaurant is rotated due to COVID. They are open one tonight and then another the next night. So during the daytime, you may not have little snack here and there. But I was taken by the jerseys that was all over the place, and it showed the diversity of Rio on a whole. It was very nice. Now let's talk about the beach side and the sand. I think it looks more like a black pepper kind of look to me, and it's very hot. You know, some sand will be cool, but it's very hot. And the one thing that I notice is that in my travels, people are always hanging out at the beach, you know, those that are out there either taking their suntan, but there was no one, guest on the beach, and it wasn't cold to say, okay, it's cold. So I think that the attraction is not that there as far as the beach is concerned. The water looks black. And of course, you'll see those that are out there, the locals are out there, you know, trying to get you to go out on a boat ride. But it didn't look that inviting to me. So I don't know if COVID had anything to do with it. I've looked at other videos and I've not seen any that posted people really having fun out there. So I had to say that it's because of the location. It's not that inviting. This hotel also have a spa. As in my previous video, we went to the locals. We just wanted to support the locals. But they do have a spa here. And they also have a gym, which this is the first time I've ever been out and I've not gone with my hubby to utilize their gym. I was never just led to. Another thing that they also have is that they have a local medical center. So if you are not feeling well, or if you got hurt or something went wrong with you while you're there visiting, they do have local medical service on hand to assist you. We had our COVID test taken there as well, so everything is in-house, and it makes sense because of the location. On this property, they also have a local mini shopping area where we go in and you can get snacks and juice and gifts and stuff like those to bring back with you. Bear in mind that these things are very costly. A bottle of water was for $6. That Red Bull is $6.40. Everything was in US. Their money is colons, but everything in the stores were listed in US dollars. The exchange rate when we got there was 500 colons to $1. I don't remember how many of these individual stores are there, but this is one that we went in, and I would say, take a guess, maybe about 6 of them so far. There's an ice cream store, there's a coffee shop that sells coffee. We got a regular size coffee, which that was reasonable because that's about the same price for a Starburst in the US, and that was $6, and it was pretty good. Costa Rica is also known for their coffee as well, so they have a coffee store and they have the local ice cream store, which at the time that we went there, they had issue with their machine, so we couldn't get to sample their ice cream. But this particular store, I wanted to showcase this store. There's this young lady that's in there that she was, when it comes to customer service, she was just the most pleasant person ever. She had valuable information that she was able to share with us, tell us some things about Costa Rica that we didn't know. Her store was very well put together, and she has some of the most amazing artwork that I've seen there since I've been there. But like again, I've said that these things are costly, so if you are planning to travel to Costa Rica, to Costa, be sure to consider this, that these gifts are costly. I remember in some of our trips to Mexico, we'll be able to find t-shirts 3 for $20. There is nothing of the sort in these places. They are expensive, beautiful art, but very costly. We got a few things from her nonetheless, because like we said, we wanted to support, and we always wanted to bring back something from wherever we visited with us. So we got a few things from her. So if again, please show her some love whenever you visit, if you get a chance to visit. Very nice young lady, very educated. And then we came across these other two again. This store is the first store, once you get out of the hotel, it's the first store that you'll come across when you start this trip. And this young lady, both of them, they are just wonderful. And their store is called the Beach Boutique. And that chair that we're looking at there, I would love it. It was made by one of the locals, but again, it's costly. So when you get inside the store, everything, as she's pointed out to me, everything here was made by their locals. And so they don't have any imported design. These are all from local designers. And as you can see, they are just beautiful. Necklaces, earrings, you name it, all were made by local designers. So again, if you're in the area, please support this young lady. Even if it's an earring, They are beautiful craft work, and she just did an awesome job in her demonstration and outlining the whole store and highlighting the locals that are the designers for the stuff that she have in the store. Now we'll just do a quick overall run through of the outdoors, and just showcasing also the pool area. They do have two pools, one to the front where there is a slide for the kids, and then there's this other one in here as well. So we're doing a quick run through and then close out. If you have late, tell me if I would live to be. Tell me if I would live to see. So when it's not the owl that is in a tree, or their squirrel, which I find very fascinating, they are so different from the ones in the US, or these birds that are so different too and fierce, they'll come at you for your lunch or breakfast and they're not afraid. Then there is the monkeys that are there in the tree close in the morning. If you go down, they kind of make their route from the front and then they end up at the pool side early in the morning. So if you go down in the morning, you'll see the monkeys there, and these are wild creatures. When it's not that you have to be mindful of, I don't mind seeing these little creatures. When you're not looking at the monkeys, then there are these creepy crawly that you're seeing. They are in various size, shape and color, and they are everywhere, and it just gives me the creeps. Hence the reason why I stay in the lobby for the whole time I was there. These creatures are huge, and I'm not a big fan of them. That one was taken by the poolside. Thanks for watching.